Gaming. We're on part 30 of our Final Fantasy
Oh,
12, the Zodiac Age. Let's play. Um,
dude.
Guns and I are we're having a lot of good conversation today. Um, if you check out the last two episodes, um, actually we just entered conversation about keeping up with modern gaming when you're a 30 something. um, and Guns was just about to say something. I hope you didn't forget.
Um,
You did.
about how it's hard to keep up with things.
Yeah, like
I don't have the patience or like.
But is it that you don't have? Is it you don't have the patience, or is it like? Is it just not as interesting as it used to be?
I don't want to say it's not as interesting because obviously I'm still sitting here playing video games. On out.
That's fair.
Hang on one second. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, well, he ran off. I'll tell you. I haven't lost an interest in gaming, but I have lost an interest in being involved in the community of other than my YouTube channel. But I don't get hyped about things anymore, I guess would be one of the easy way to put it. I don't care. I think it's because too many times have I seen things I don't know. I really don't know how to put it into words or actually explain. Yeah, shit. Yeah, how the fuck do I put that into a reasonable sentence? It's been a long day. I've been packing and it's more to fuck out anymore. I'm trying to think here. I'm gonna have to say I actually don't know how to put it into words the way I want to. Like Guns was saying earlier, he gets excited for E3, or he tries to at least, and he watches it, and he's waiting for that big knock me down and stuff. I've gotten to the point where I can still get excited about games, but I've gotten to the point where I don't actively go out of my way to find out what's coming out, what's new. I just let it happen. And then sometimes I miss things. I missed Friday the 13th. I really want to get that. I thought that'd be really fun to stream. I will. I'll get it eventually. Oh, Christ. I'm just not getting it now. There's no point. And I'm only going to play... Yeah, I can only play so many games at once. There's a T-Rex around here. I get excited about games. I was really excited that Undertale was coming for the PS4. I signed up. It's one of the few times I signed up to be notified when the pre-sale began. Well, guess the fuck what? Didn't get notified, and it's just another. And since I'm so far out of the loop, it was cool. I would have never known that this game was coming out if I didn't, one day just say, I'm pretty sure they said the end of the summer, so I want to, I want to do a double check just to make sure, it's actually coming out. I don't know.
Are you excited for Sims 4?
For what game?
Sims 4?
Sims 4? I love The Sims. I'm a big fan of The Sims. I am. Even though it's very. How do you put this? It's a dorky game, I guess. I don't know. I'm a big fan of The Sims. Love The Sims, but I haven't really played since The Sims 2. I have The Sims 3. Do I have The Sims 3? I have The Sims 3. Wait, do I have The Sims 3? Yeah. I think it's the last one I actually own discs for and stuff. But I can't imagine it being that fun on the console. Only because, like, the modding community is what makes The Sims great.
You need your Sims to be naked.
Yeah, that too. They all need to be naked all the time. But I like the skins, and I like sometimes changing the way the game behaves because, like, they're dumb and they still do dumb things. Plus, I like to cheat for money. Killing them's fun. I like to build an entire, like, neighborhood and then building all the Sims to move in. Then I have a couple empty houses and all that stuff. I might get it. Who knows? Kai keeps asking to play The Sims. Whatever. Anyway, what were you going to say? About how you're out of the loop. Because I was trying to figure out how I feel like I'm out of the loop, but I actually can't put my finger on what it is that makes me feel like I'm out of the loop. Like, I don't get super excited over everything anymore. I mean, there's some games that I do get excited about. Don't get me wrong. Like, I am balls to the wall excited about Bloodstained. But I think part of that is because it's Castlevania. I love Castlevania. And, like, I have a hand in having that made as a backer. But, like, other games I just don't get as excited for. I was excited about 12, I guess.
It's just like a feeling of not knowing that shit is happening.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like, but I don't want to have
when you were younger, and like there'd be an album coming out from like a band that you liked, and you knew about that album like 6 months or whatever, for like, forever long before it was actually coming out, and like people would like say something about music and you'd be like, yeah, I heard of them, blah blah blah. Like, I never had that feeling anymore.
Well, see,
like the only feeling I have now is like the feeling of like, am I the last person to know that this is a thing? Because this is great. Why didn't I know this was a thing? When did I become so out of touch?
I don't necessarily get that. I guess in some ways I do. My thing is typically it's a mixture of things. Like, one, I think I have my hand in one too many pots. Like, I'm into Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, that video games, have been my passion for a long time. But I started Warhammer too, and I feel like Warhammer is probably stretching me too thin. I gotta take a break from it. And like, what little time I do have for finding out new things and keeping up with the, what's up in gaming or whatever, in Dungeons and Dragons or video gaming in general, I feel that I'm not. These motherfuckers. It says they're weak to ice, but why does Pinello keep casting? Oh, she's casting but it does 0 damage. Why would it do 0 damage if they're weak to something?
I don't know.
What's the difference between weak and vulnerable?
Vulnerable? Good question.
Fuck this game. I don't know. I do feel like I'm the last to find out about things. Some things I'm not. Like, I keep an ear out at all times for anything regarding Red Dead Redemption or Grand Theft Auto or, like, my favorite series. I'm always listening out for. But, like, other things, I miss. They all go under the radar. And I used to be a lot better about that. Like, I used to be the one go out and buying those under the radar games that, like, on the PS2 and PS1 that go for, like, $300 now, which I wish I still had. But, like, now I miss stuff all the time. Like, I'm like, oh, when the fuck did that come out? Like, Friday the 13th. I was super excited about the game. Didn't even realize it came out. It's been out for, like, a month. I'm sad.
And it's not very good.
Really? I heard it was good.
Nobody likes it.
A ton of people are playing it.
I don't know. I heard that it was not.
I'll have to look it up.
No good. It was not the bee's knees.
Alright. See, the difference between weak and vulnerable is... It's on the PlayStation 2 forums. Alright, whatever. Still should work for this. Able to hit it with the element. Vulnerable is you're able to hit it with the element. The monster is not immune for it and will not absorb it. Weak. The monster is weak for the element. You'll deal more damage than a specific element other than other elements will do. Alright, so weak is when you do extra damage, and vulnerable means you can hit them and they won't absorb it. So why is Pinello casting Blizzard on something that's ice weak and it's healing them? Or it's not healing them, it's just not doing anything. Like, this is how she always runs out of magic. Alright, I'm turning off Blizzard.
Is she doing it to things that are only weak to...
Yeah, the thing's only weak to ice. These little pumpkin head guys. And for whatever reason, it takes 0 magic or 0 damage from them. So she'll just keep casting it over and over and over until she runs out of magic. And then I'm mad. But yeah, I do feel 100% like the same way you do when in regards of like feeling left out, not left out, but like left behind when in regards to like new things. Same thing with like I don't know if you have any interest in Undertale, but God, I've read so much. Like, I didn't know anything about it when it was a Kickstarter or before it was even released, but I ended up bumping into a video on it, and then I completely fell in love with the game. It is it's done in the style of an old school game, and it's a love letter to old school gaming, but yet it's unique in terms of like, you don't have to go through the game and murder everybody. You can talk your way out of things. They explain what experience is. And it's neat. It's different. It's neat. And I'm excited to play it for the PS4. Really? I'll let you borrow it when I'm finished with it. I think you might like it. It's a lot of talk, a lot of good story. You don't have to, like...
I feel bad saying that because I've had conversations with the guy who made it.
Really?
But it just exploded.
Aww. Oh, have you played it, though?
I would never say that to him because that's, like, really...
He's a nice kid. Have you played it?
No.
So, just based on what you've seen, what do you find boring about it, though?
I don't know, it just doesn't captivate me. It just looks blah.
Is it like the art style?
Oh my god, you fucking telling.
Is it the music? Is it like the fact that like you can...
it just looks boring. I don't... some games, you know, look cool, and some games you just look at and you're like,
All right, I got you. I'm just wondering, like, if there was something specific, but like, I completely get that. Like, you can look at a game and be like, I'm probably not gonna like that.
yeah.
I get that all the time. Where I'm, you know, mostly with Call of Duty. I keep digging on Call. Yeah, Call of Duty sucks. Deal with it.
Yeah. Keep digging.
It's long past its fucking. It's stale, man. I can't believe people are still playing it to death. It's like, we're going back to World War II. I'm like, yeah, that was like 4 years too late. What about Overwatch? Have you gotten tired of Overwatch? Like, are you not into Overwatch anymore? I seen Derek play it the other day.
I can't play those games.
Is it because are you not digging it? Are you just tired of, like? Because for me, I'm just tired of. I'm tired of competitive games.
I'm too competitive.
Is that what it is? Like, I just got tired of it. Like, I just find, like, people are so mean when you play competitive games anymore. It's ridiculous. Like, I remember when we first started playing online games, and that's where we met, like, Tacos, and we met fucking Hells, well, that's where I met Derek again. And we met all these really cool people while playing these competitive games, and we were able to forge these friendships. And, like, nowadays, well, not even nowadays, you know, there was a stint, I would say, like, for the PS3, 360 era, everyone got really mean. Like really mean. Everyone fucked your mother, and everyone's a cheater, and everyone's a noob, and it just got, like, the whole community is just complete another shit. It is. I don't know what to tell you. Everyone's mean. And now, I guess people have realized that, come to, you know, the cheap playing and the hiding in the corners, and like, I'm a sniper, that's what they do. It's like, alright, then why are you in a corner with a fucking Bouncing Betty or a C4, you know, and you're hiding behind a corner with a shotgun? Like, I don't, it's just that cheap. This is the same problem I have with Warhammer. Everyone, I get, like, it's competitive and you want to win, but winning should not mean cheap. It should not mean cheap.
Winning shouldn't override the primary function of the game.
Yeah.
To have fun.
You shouldn't have fun, and you shouldn't have to play like a cheap asshole. I don't know why people do it. What fun do you get out of that? What is it? What does it do? Like, I get, like, all right, yeah, winning's fun, but, like, does that make you feel good that when you had to literally, it's basically cheating. It's where, I don't know. Like in Warhammer, you can make, you know, you have all your units and your armies or whatever, and you pick, you know, whatever, and you bring your list, and then you play that. Well, in Warhammer, people like to find every in and out, every single teeny weeny way that they can, you know, fuck with the system. You know, some of these lists are super cheesy, like, I'm gonna bring 5 helicopters and 1 guy, and we're gonna be super broken and no one can beat me. Like, what's, like, there's no challenge, so what's the fun in, it's the same thing with Call of Duty, like the guys who hit behind, you know, run out in the corner with the shotgun waiting for you, and you were in this game. I've told people this story 1,000 times. Do you remember the game you and I played? I believe it was Black Ops 2, where we were playing against, I think it was, I don't remember what group of guys it was, but they had every single spawn point scouted out, and they were all sitting there with sniper rifles, and literally you would pop up and you would die. Like, what fun, or, I mean, I'm an old school running gunner. So are you. Like, we run around and shoot people in the face. That's just how I was brought into that type of gameplay with time splitters and Quake. You ran and you shot. If you stayed still, you typically would get, killed. It's, I don't know.
Again, generational gap.
It is in a way, but like,
we come from spending a lot of time playing these arena shooters, which was, you couldn't stop, because if you stopped, you probably got your ass kicked.
Fuck yeah. So the key was, anticipating.
Yeah. And a lot of people, their first experience with shooters is Call of Duty. They didn't know, they didn't have that background. That's why, like, fucking dudes would get pissed off when I would run around with just a knife.
Hyper knifing.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm whooping your ass with a fucking knife. Do you want me to use a gun? Like,
well, same thing. I remember I would run around with the one-shotter. I forget what gun it was. Not Modern Warfare 2. World at War. And, everyone's spraying bullets, and I'm just running around one-shotting everybody. Just because that's just the way I was used to playing. Or dual pistols. Game was a hit, the dual pistols. I fucking loved it. And everyone complained, and then there were cheaters, and I just...
Yeah.
And it got to the point where, like, it just wasn't fun having to hear those people's mouths anymore. It's like, you guys successfully made me not want to play. Congrats.
We did have a hand in kind of creating that. We were pretty rude to some people.
We were, but it was different. Like, I don't know. I'm still trying to, it just feels like it was different then. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe, we literally just straight up had a hand and all that. And then, like, just everyone picked it up from, our generation. I wouldn't be surprised. And maybe some of it was lost in translation. Like, they're like, oh, these guys were just dicks to everybody. When we're just being dicks to other dicks or people who are cheating or whatever. But, no one picked up on that. I don't know, I just feel like when I play shooters now, it's just everyone's doing something cheap, and even if they weren't, like, because like I said, a lot of times nowadays everyone sits in parties and it's fucking completely empty in chat rooms, which is weird. Because then, like, how do you make new friends? Like, I think a part of this modern age is that we're losing our ability to meet friends and make friends. Yeah, like, everyone's on their phone. You can't make a real lasting friendship over the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like when you can talk to someone, or I don't know. It's weird. And it's not like I don't want to play. Like, there's some competitive games I still want to play. I want to play Metal Gear Online. I think that would be so much fun if you and I fucking just ran around and Metal Gear Online it up. That would be great. I don't even know.
Metal Gear Survive. You're gonna play it. I
only played Metal Gear Rising only a little bit, so I might buy it. And it might just sit in the bag forever. I actually have games that literally just sit in the bag forever. God, that's a series I'm gonna miss. that and Castlevania and oh man, I see the article. So, have you ever tried Mighty Number 9?
I did not.
All right, were you a fan of Mega Man games?
Yeah.
So, with Mighty Number 9 was basically released by the same guy who created Mega Man and made a ton of Mega Man games. And, everyone was anticipating this amazing game, and then when it was released, I guess no one was happy with it.
No.
So now everyone's like, oh... And same thing with that, you're pooping out?
Yeah.
What time is it?
I don't have any smoke. That's the problem.
It is getting fucking fairly late. Sucks because like the only time I really get any gaming in anymore is fucking at night.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm having too much fun. I don't want to stop. We definitely got to start. I mean, after the move, because I already have it packed up. But I really want to start Dark Souls up and fucking finish it.
Yeah.
Because I think we were making good progress in that game. For sure. But
I'm gonna fucking get plus.
Oh yeah, so you can get your finger back. Why is it that some games you need plus and other games you don't?
I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know why. They just need to get rid of the fucking to play multiplayer stuff. Like,
I think they should let anybody who has internet connection should be able to play online, and then the plus bonus would be the 2 free games. And then maybe some other decent incentive, maybe like exclusive content that only you can get for being a Plus member.
Well, they do that already, but like you also need it to play multiplayer. Like it's so, and the free games recently have been all just fucking boring. Like there hasn't been a justifiable reason to actually have PlayStation Plus. So I just let it happen.
Which I find is odd because there was a time where like on PlayStation 3 they released some really fucking good games on Plus, and then I noticed on 4 it's a lot of games, where you're just like it's alright, I guess.
Like, I've gotten some interesting ones, definitely. Like, this Warbind. That was a good pickup. But, recently, like, I've just been adding them to my library because maybe one day, I don't know, I might play it. Like, I added the, Tales from the Borderlands. I don't even like, I think the Telltale games are fucking stupid.
Really?
So
I like them.
to my library.
I don't like all of them, though. Like, God, see, my issue is I don't think I could pay. Some of them are, like, fairly expensive, like 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks. I don't think I could pay that. Once in a while, I don't mind playing one of them types of games, but they're not my... It wouldn't be my go-to.
I just haven't liked any of them. But it was free, so fucking why not? I couldn't even tell you what the free games are for this month.
I think I looked at them and then I was like, and then that was it. Yeah, there are a couple games where I just can't get into.
Yeah.
Oh shit, she just got oiled.
When I was younger, I would go out of my way to play everything. But now that I'm older, like, there's just some shit that, like, you're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even have to be that, like, the game's bad. You could just not find it interesting for some reason. That's okay. That doesn't mean you're getting shit just because one fucking nobody doesn't like it, you know?
I think, yeah, that is true. With me, at least, as I find as I get older, now I only want to play games that I absolutely want to play, and I just don't want to be bothered just trying games. Mostly because I don't have a lot of time to do it to begin with. But once in a while, like, I'll try a random game or whatever. I'm like, oh, let's see what this. A lot of the time I just watch the videos of what the games look like, and if it looks like shit, I don't even bother downloading it or adding it to my library, because I'm like, I'll never, ever play this game.
So, Just Cause 3...
Got a surprise for you.
That's pretty good. $60 game. I don't know why they released the DLC for Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I guess that's a free thing that you can get through PS Plus now. The DLC, which won't work if you don't even own this fucking game.
Yeah, I don't. Jeez. I watched just Cause, but I couldn't. I don't care.
Yeah.
I like shooters, but that's not a shooter that I have any real interest in.
Great.
Wolfenstein, I love. I'm excited about Wolfenstein. I loved the fucking first game I played. What is it? The New Order, and Jimmy got the Old Blood for me, which I'll probably stream that some point. I love the fucking. This motherfucker healed all of his life back.
Oh, and they advertise for free-to-play games, which is free regardless whether you play PlayStation Plus or not. That's a benefit to PlayStation Plus, man, dude.
Yay, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not a huge fan of Sony.
Oh, I hate Microsoft with a passion. I'll never go back to a Microsoft console. Christ, Microsoft didn't even give out free games until they seen Sony do it, and it worked so well. Not only that, but all that shitty stuff they kept trying to pull with their console releases and all that pushback. That's the kind of company Microsoft is. They want your money.
They won't be around very much longer.
Well, we'll see. Atari's coming out with one too now. Who knows how the fuck that's going to... Wow, I can't beat this bomb guy. Why am I having such a hard time against him?
There's no reason to buy an Xbox system right now.
Well, yeah, because you get it on your fucking PC. Aren't they basically the... Yeah, because they're letting you play... That's right. I forgot about that. They're letting you play... Wow, the insanity of that. They're letting you play your Xbox games on your PC. That's the same dumb shit Nintendo's did, where Nintendo's like, hey, listen, fuck fuck the fact that we cornered the market on handhelds. We're gonna make a console that's basically a handheld. And Yeah.
Sure would be nice if I could get Netflix to open right about now. PlayStation, that'd be super cool. This fucking PlayStation 4 is a hunk of fucking junk.
I don't know how you managed to get the shitty one. I've never had an issue.
30 years I've been playing games. This is the first console I've ever had a problem.
Really? Because I've had 3 brick 360s and 1 brick PS2. We gotta be fair. I had 1 brick PS2. I don't know how I have.
This shit is
Yeah, I'm surprised you're. I'm surprised you have so much trouble with that fucking with this console.
terrible.
Oh, look at this motherfucker running. Oh, he got all his life back. What the fuck is going on with this fight? I can't believe they're actually making me pull out my fucking guide.
Just keep hitting it.
I've been fighting for the past like 20 minutes. He's went back to full life 3 times. Like every time he gets close to dying, he runs away, and then he comes back and he's like, "Look, I'm tough again." God, I don't even know where the fuck I'm at in this book. Oh my god.
Alright, dude. I'm getting off here.
Alright. Yeah, I'll probably getting off in a minute. I'm gonna finish up here.
Alright, I'll catch up with you later.
Alright, hey, don't forget, find out the login information and send it over.
Okay.
Alright?
Alright, dude.
Alright, see you, bud. Alright. I cannot, for the life of me, get a handle on this fight. Here we go. Where the fuck is that? It's a side quest. Of course it's a side quest. It's an optional boss fight. Well, look at that. I can't even find... Here it is, King Bomb. Oh, so eventually he'll stop using it. Cool. Jesus. It's like really late. Alright, well, we got plenty of HP. Let's try to finish this fight off, and then we'll go from there. Definitely. Let's just see where this leads, and then we'll call it a night. Really curious. It might just get, like, really fucking crazy hard, because I think I'm supposed to go the other way. We'll find out in a second. Oh.
This is all that remains of Nabudis. 2 years ago, it was destroyed utterly by a mysterious force. The work of the Midlight Shard.
This? In just 2 years? How?
As the Dawn Shard brought down the Leviathan and her fleet, a fell mist spilled forth. It is like the same thing happened here. The Nethicite's mist has corrupted the life of this place. It is a necrohol overrun with beasts. We tread here on a fool's errand. We'd best turn back.
Is it revenge that you desire? Yes or no? Not this way lies the capital. The road to Arcades leads east of Silikawood, beyond the Foam Coast and Sita uplands.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Alright, folks. Well, thanks for joining us. I hope I provided, some decent conversation for you to listen to. Something to chew on, think about. Well, take it easy. Thanks for joining me.